Greetings, everyone. Welcome into the hourglass. All right, what it do? We about to hop into the reading. You guys like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell if you truly enjoy the way how I read cards. You know, the whole setup, the whole dynamic. A big up on yourself in the comment box. Share, share, share. Let other tarot lovers know about this channel. I'm still sipping on my foam cappuccino. It's the tiny little joys in the life. All right, so let's see what's going on. Virgo season. How are you guys feeling with the lunar eclipse? It's a lot of painful endings on my side of the fence here, on my neck of the woods. But like I told my mom, I'm just going with the flow. She's like, yeah, I'm floating through mine. So, you know, change is inevitable, you guys. Sometimes it's painful because we grow accustomed to things, or we grow a bond to things. We are binded, we are attached to things. But it's not the end. And we don't have to stay sad. We don't have to stay grieving. I'm getting creative optimism. Creative optimism. A lot of you are burning off static. A lot of you are burning off people that love the love that you were given. That could be very painful as well, but there's another level up. I feel like a lot of you are stepping up the ladder or stepping up a level. Love is not the same as you remember it when you were growing up, or it's not even the same love your parents may have had. I'm also hearing the inner child is in the forefront right now. So a lot of you maybe operating from the inner child, or the inner child needs a lot of TLC. So let's see what's going on in your world. I'm seeing P. We have sweet talk. So you guys may have a sweet talker, if somebody's feeling the need to send you sweet messages. They want to see your mouth open. They want to know what that mouth do. Some of you, somebody may want to give you something to drink to kind of loosen you up. Somebody fucked up over you. Somebody can't get over you. Sweet talk may no longer work with you, and they fucked up over that. It's like, damn, I miss the times when I could just apologize to you and things go straight back the same. I can't get over you. Is that Davil? I think Davil, Jamaican artist, did a cover for that. Davil, Can't Get Over You. I think it came out in 2000s. You guys may have been dealing with this person from 2006. Yeah, this person is feeling lonely, missing you like crazy. I think the chorus goes something like, even though I try, I refuse to cry, I can't get over you. So this person refused to cry. You know, they can't live off of memories forever, they saying. They wishing that the love that they once knew with you could come back. They want those old days back. They wish that they could be right with you, right there with you. Or they wish that you could be right there with them. Okay. Dang, so sappy. Some of you are like rolling your eyes like, oh well, they fucked it all up. They threw it down the toilet. They threw it out the window. They not happy. They not happy because they don't want to cry about it. They don't want to beg about it. Child, look what spit out. Love, hate, Jezebel, and bad news. Shit. Somebody may have a Jezebel attached to them. Your person may be in a Jezebel spirit, or they're accustomed to attaching themselves or pulling Jezebel spirits. They always seem to have bad news. This person is like, I wonder if they know that they bring such dense energy to you. It's like, what's wrong with them now? You know what I'm saying? This person could also use sex to gain sympathy, or if they have sex with you, they know they're back in the door. What I'm getting is this person is corrupted with a Jezebel spirit. I don't know if they know or they don't know. I don't know. I think this person is comfortable being in a dense energy. And I think they pull a lot of Jezebels around them. So some of you, this person could have left you for someone that's appealing to their Jezebel spirit, or maybe they share that same Jezebel spirit where they use sex to get what they want, or they try to use sex to get what they want from you, or sex is a big deal for this person. But I feel like for some of you, this person left you for a more wilder woman, a more loose, slack woman, and they still not happy with that. Like, she on you like white and rice. What more could you want? Somebody's like, nothing is ever enough for this person. So this person may have, I don't know, a very gluttonous, lustful spirit. It's like a bottomless pit. This person may be like a void in your life, very dense and a void. It's like the more you pour into them, the more that they want, and it's like it's just draining you, and they're just like getting fatter and fatter. And I'm seeing like juice or something like falling off of the rim of their mouth. So greedy. And let me tell you, they fucked up over you, but are they consistent? They fucked up over you, but do they contact you regularly? They so fucked up over you, but are they generous? Do you guys share vulnerabilities? Are they honest? Are they ready? Like, it's flattering that somebody wants you, but I don't know. Let's continue. Okay, so somebody's true color coming out. I see your true colors shining through. Spiritual gifts, mommy. Primos. Your spiritual gifts are like intensifying right now. People may see your true aura. Some of you may have like this loud purple, pink, orange, mute tones. Goodbye. Thank you for leaving that message. Goodbye now. Click. Meditation, healing, faith, and praying. Some of you may be a praying man or praying woman. I'm getting like a strong masculine energy, so I could be talking to the men collective. I feel like for a lot of you, you may be seeing a lot of Jezebel spirits in your life, meaning women that just want to leech off of your leaky sexual energy. They don't really care about you or what you're becoming. Some of you may want to pray more. Some of these men in this collective may want to strengthen their connection with the Most High, but they're surrounded with women that really into the body, really into the flesh, and that could be both frustrating and it could feel like misplaced, almost like, I know I don't belong here around these women, around this woman. I'm trying to pray. I'm trying to be a God-fearing man. I'm trying to walk in my light or my divinity, and this woman just wants to have sex, just wants to drain me out and take my money. It feels like somebody has an order for their day and their girlfriend just wants to lay around in bed or have a lot of sex, and is like, don't you see I'm on a mission? It's like I don't know if these Jezebel spirits are planted in your life to derail you from your purpose, but they seem to be trying to distract you or deter you from your healing. Hey, I've been saying in a couple readings that healing right now is biological. So this could be soul deep. This could be body wise. Your cells are recovering. You know, there's some sort of recovery going on here as well. So some of my men here are seeing the true colors of the women around them. This could even be other men that have Jezebel spirits. Seven of Swords. We have strong Aquarian energy. So this could have to do with an Aquarian. Doesn't have to be. This could be the age of Aquarian, where we're starting to see how we're moving away from humility to more tech. AI energy that could be served as deceitful towards you, to be putting your faith, or using technology, AI, as a tool for praying and meditation. It's like somebody may be using apps to pray, apps to meditate, but you're not rooted in humanity. You're rooted in tech. So that may be something that's being revealed to you that you need to kind of move away from, or completely detach from. Because I'm getting that somebody's using a phone to pray, and that's misleading you. That's deterring you from your faith. We also have a liar. So some of you may have fell in love with a liar. This liar could have been the catalyst to your spiritual gifts. This person could have been someone that cracked your shell open and caused a better, brighter version of you to emerge. Saying goodbye to this person was very hard. For some of you, it could have damaged some sort of nerve, or it causes you to overthink. With the Seven of Swords, it causes you to doubt your reality. When you're dealing with a liar, they often cause you to doubt your reality within yourself and in your environment. So hats off to you if you have survived a liar, a manipulator, an abuser. Some of you are turning a new leaf. You're breaking free without warning. Some of you could have been involved with a serial cheater. Someone that was just about sweet talk, all about that sweet words, no action, baiting you all the time for you to do the extra work. Some of you, at times when you were praying or meditating, this energy comes into your thoughts. This person may know you have very, very strong spiritual gifts. They may have thought in the beginning that you were lying, or you were very deceptive to keep them with these spiritual gifts. They may have thought it was a sense of strategic manipulation. Maybe you telling them, hey, I have this very accurate intuition, or I be having these dreams and this and that. And they're like, man, you do anything to keep me, huh? Like, this is this person. They thought that you were trying to manipulate them. Now they see the truth. They try to underhand you, and a lot of risky behavior was had to as well. I feel like you cut this person clean off, and they're not happy about it. They're not happy about it. They may have thought that you were a Jezebel, but maybe sex is what awaken your chakras, and you had to go through a series of deceit and betrayal from this person to rebalance your chakras. So this person was a catalyst. They woke you up, but with their deceit, with their lies, with their risky behaviors, manipulation, it forced you to restore your faith within yourself and rebalance your chakras. It was not easy. Some of you may have been praying your feelings to be gone from this person. Maybe some of you prayed to stay gone from this person. They were just so dishonest. They're dishonest with themselves. They're dishonest with you and others. It's just not you. It's a air sign, or somebody that has an air rising, or somebody that grew up doing things very logically and schemish. So we have the Page of Swords energy. This person is inflexible. They're very angry. They operate out of fear and wishful thinking. I think this person is unwise as well. But I see that they're studying you. They're observing you. They could also see that your aura is intensifying. So maybe they have a way of reading people to a certain extent. Some of you, this person could be tested by faith. Maybe there's a lot of things they don't believe in, and they're now going to go through a transition that's going to reveal to them what they should be faithful to. So let's say this person, maybe they don't believe in a lot of religious stories. I'm hearing their test is going to turn into a testimony. So maybe there's a certain religious leader, or there's a religion that this person doesn't believe in. Maybe everybody around them believes in this religion and they're like skeptical about it. They may go through a test and a trial, a transition that's going to turn them into the testimony. Or, you know, you were telling this person about a lot of your gifts. You were daring, you were upfront about it, even if you were worried or scared that this person may call you out as crazy, demented, have issues, need help. I feel like you still stood on business and you told this person what it was, and maybe they were quiet about it, or they kept their suspicions and their doubts to themselves. But I feel like you gave up on this person because they were very inflexible with you. There were no clear communication, even though you were very clear with this person. You brought clarity. At times you brought good news. You brought direction. And I think because you have a very solid connection, not only with your intuition, but with the Most High. Some of you are able to convey messages from the Most High. This could be celestial, extraterrestrial, divine. I feel for a lot of you, you may be very resourceful to this person. Maybe they didn't see it when it was in front of them. I'm hearing they're last in the race. Ooh, I'm hearing that they're choking on what? I'm getting that they're choking on what you try to give and deliver. They're choking on an absence. Man, they want to say something to you so bad, but it's like their words are not to be trusted, or they know you're not going to believe it. And that hurts. It's like the liar feels hurt that nobody no longer believes in them. They're shut out. Three of Swords could be with a Libra. We have the King of Pentacles. We have a Virgo that could be heartbroken over a Libra or an air sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn could have a stalking energy, or they always want to know. They're always intrigued and fascinated about what you're up to. We have an Earth sign that broke the heart of an air sign. It was just too good to be true. So you may have someone that felt like they were a grounded, solid, real person, but they could not they could not see you as real. So maybe you left this person because they were too critical. They were all about luxury or money or like a status quo. They were lying to themselves, and you brought that reflection back to them. Somebody that they're watching who they wanted to be when they were younger. So let's say maybe they were like maybe in their childhood they couldn't come outside a lot, or they were sheltered. You hear that horn? They were sheltered and they were watching a King of Pentacles. This was like a role model, somebody that had cars, clothes, money, hoes. It's like this Page of Swords was watching this role model, wanting to be this King of Pentacles, wanting businesses, people looking up to them in the King of Pentacles energy. Or maybe you're in the King of Pentacles energy. After you told this person goodbye, you kind of glowed up. Money went up, your living situation went up, you know, the quality of life glowed up. And it's like I'm seeing someone saying, hey, that's exactly what I prayed for. So maybe somebody wants to have your life or be in that type of lifestyle. The King of Pentacles may be rethinking an approach or coming clean from a cowardice action that they did. And this could be, when I say cowardice or cowardly actions, it could be not speaking up. When they had the opportunity to speak up about something, they did a cowardly move that caused deep heartbreak or a deep disappointment. And it's like, yeah, I know I caused that to happen, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till the right time. Somebody's waiting for the right time to do something, but life is passing them by. Because I'm getting this King of Pentacles, or somebody that wants to be a King of Pentacles feels envious of successes. Maybe they're hearing about someone that meditates, and they're like, man, I can't meditate. That can't be the only way you got rich or riches. It's like listening to someone that's successful, and then they're talking about, you know, I really had to reconnect with my faith. I had to pray more to get where I'm at. And the person listening is like, I don't like meditation. I don't believe in pray. So they get angry because this is something that they lack. Because it's like a confession. This could be confession to themselves, or like openly admitting it. Well, I don't like praying. I can't stand meditation. I don't need to heal, or I don't know how to heal. But I want to be rich, successful. I want to be that man. King of Pentacles is like that guy. This is someone that runs a tight ship with family. They may have a very successful business with a side hustle. They know the value and worth of, oh, I love to say this. I joke with my family about this a lot. Guns and butter. So the King of Pentacles understand the values of life. They have like this knack, this understanding about what to invest in. But it took trial and error. And this could also be the King of Pentacles. They learn what not to do by those around them. So it's like they sit and watch people that are elderly or over them, and they're like, if I lie and cheat, it's a possibility I could lose my riches. So that's something I won't do. So they're learning what not to do from other people's disappointments, other people's true colors. This could also feel like, I'm getting like a Malcolm X story. I think I read somewhere years ago where Malcolm X had a mentor, and he looked up to this mentor. He was intrigued, he admired, he was very devoted to this mentor, until he found out that the mentor was actually cheating on his wife. And it caused Malcolm X to kind of like sever ties with his mentor because of it, because it was heartbreaking to find that out about him. So it could be a situation like that. We're going to reshuffle with these spiritual gifts. So for some of you, the heartbreak, this deep disappointment could be the catalyst of your spiritual gifts. Sometimes we need like this deep, profound pain to break us out of our trappings, our glass ceilings. You know, it could also be like a bump on the head, or like I said, a great pain that unleashes. It breaks someone out of whatever was chaining them down from their spiritual gifts. It kind of breaks this glass wall. So yeah, I'm hearing someone saying, I'm letting go what no longer serves me. I prayed about it. I meditate about it. I'm now healing a version of myself that no longer is binded to these disappointing situations or folk. We have theft. Someone could feel like something was taken from them by someone they cared for, or someone they thought needed. It's like the rich taken from the poor to maintain riches. And that's causing a heartbreak. This could even be a company somebody was working for and realized that staying in this would be lying to who they truly are, or deceiving who they truly are. They had to resign. It was tough because it was part of their life. You know, it's a natural grieving going on when we say goodbye to something that feels familiar. But here comes the spiritual gifts coming through. Yeah. So I'm also again enhancing the body's natural recovery with healing. We have 9 of Cups energy. Could be with a water sign. Somebody's still rethinking an approach. I don't know if they're doing it at a bar. Someone may be calculating your routines. So maybe it's 2 o'clock where they're at, you know, or somebody's lying about being in a bar, having a drink. But it's like somebody may know your routine. So maybe it's 2 o'clock somewhere and this person is like, oh, well, my person, they like to go on daily walks as a meditation ritual at 2 something. Oh, I know he or she is probably at the gym, you know, burning off some steam. Somebody knows where you're at. We also have a potential of a wish being fulfilled here, but it's like you got to let go of something. It could be purely physical or in your physical. I feel like you have a deep attachment to it. For some of you, this could be a very parasitic attachment. We have the 7 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. So profit and wish fulfillment is up ahead. Something that someone's been praying for. Be careful what you wish for as well. I'm also hearing if this is something that you pray for strength and the courage to go after this, to pursue it, to stand on business. Some of you, I feel like you're getting unwanted attention. Ooh, some of you may realize that a dream came true recently. It's like at a point of grieving. It's like you shift into a dream or something you wanted to happen for yourself. It happened, but you didn't realize it yet. Or you haven't realized it yet because you're so unhappy with an ending. You miss the wish fulfillment that happened right after. Some of you, there's a point of celebration here, but somebody does not feel successful. They actually feel hated. So there's a celebration going on, but somebody doesn't feel it. They feel hate. Hated on. 7 of Wands. Why are you hey? So we have overprotective. Some of you may be overprotective. Some of you are constantly praying to be protected from something or someone. It feels like you're praying about being protected from a certain type of hurt or disappointment, and it's actually pushing away someone that's has a potential to deliver that. So let me give you an example. Maybe you're going up a new level, and you know what they say, new level, new demons, and you're praying for protection, you're praying for courage and strength, but it's also protecting you from a specific person that has the possibility to disappoint you. You know what they say, when you ask God to reveal or protect you from things that are harmful, don't be surprised if certain people fall out of your life because those people have the potential to hurt, or their intentions is to hurt. 4 of Cups. Somebody may feel like you have the upper hand. Someone may be contemplating if they need to tell you goodbye, or is this goodbye permanently? Somebody's contemplating on a goodbye. They are considerate, or they think about your spiritual gifts a lot. They think about who you truly are a lot, but there's a contemplation on saying goodbye. Maybe they think that this is what's best for healing. Maybe they're tired of praying about if this is the right thing to do. They're mainly focused on their interest in your spiritual gifts. Maybe their life is like bland and you bring some sort of color and enthusiastic, creative energy to them. It's like they enjoy the partnership because I don't want to say it distracts them from their reality, but this partnership offers like ideas or direction in their life. So but then it feels like you're not part of it. You're not part of what they're taking from you to give to. But they think about your spiritual gifts or the things that you talk about that's attached to your spirit. They think about it a lot. when they're dealing with their reality. They may also think about if they had your spiritual gifts, they would have definitely made a profit on it. Or they seem to think that you could be using your spiritual gifts to make a profit. So like they're searching for a business. I don't know. Let's say you're like a energy healer. And yeah, homelessness on the rise here too. So maybe this person feels put out by you. They feel like they're in the cold. They really don't know what's going on with you. They could only speculate. This person could be looking for charity. They're always looking for help. It's like they're always looking for someone to walk alongside with them until they get the help, and then we go separate ways. What is this? They think about a lot of failures, missed opportunities, and mistakes, and I feel like that brings them down. Someone may also be feeling your pains or sickness, hey, but they're not reaching out. They feel it throughout the day, but they brush it off. So someone may be very close to you, but ignoring signs about you. I'm hearing refusing to offer help. It's like they sense the spiritual SOS, but they don't offer help. Or this is someone that knows you need help, but they refuse to help you. It's like, oh, you got spiritual gifts. Why you don't go make money off of that? And you're just like, what? Reevaluating much. Somebody's reevaluating a lot at night. This could also be bringing a lot of awareness to their true colors. Ouchies. I feel like somebody's looking for excitement, and they could be dabbling with metaphysical people or gifts. I'm getting that somebody's making a decision to dabble with something, hey. And it's because they're yearning for some sort of happiness. They want to dabble with something. What is this dabbling of spiritual gifts? Someone may also leave their reality to be remote, to join a very religious group or community. They were praying about this move for a long time. This King of Pentacles. So maybe there's a King of Pentacles that lost the lust for life. And now it's like they want to be more, I'm hearing, in themselves. So maybe the cars, the clothes, the hoes, the money. It's like I did it all. I did all of that. Now I want to be more in tune with life. I won't be surprised if this is a person that had like businesses that generate 6 figures, and like anybody would want to have that life, but it's like it's ran its course. It's not bringing true fulfillment to this person. You know what it is? They just want more. They met a goal and now they want more. Yeah. It's like they feel like a sense of more to life. It's like I outgrew that. And it could be that they're remembering an offer that they refused, that they now feel like they're ready for. But has time gone by? Is it too late to reconnect with that? Could be a Libra. Getting strong Libra with Earth energy. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Libra. We could have a Taurus, Libra friendship here. And maybe a Libra saw the truth about a Taurus. This could be an end of a friendship because someone took advantage of someone, hey. And I feel like someone was upfront about it or direct about it. Someone may be looking for options here because they feel like something ran its course, or it's a time to like, or they feel the change coming and they're trying to get another option or plan B in place. Yeah, something was done unfairly. Somebody true colors came out and it's like, it's time for us to go separate ways. It's like regrets of showing our true colors and someone wanting to leave. 5 of Pentacles. Someone feels disgrace with this breakup or this ending. Could be a divorce for some. I feel like for a lot of you, your spirituality is loud and you're no longer tolerating things that make you bend out of shape to keep. It's like you're wanting people to... It's like you were expecting people to adapt and respect certain things that change, and they couldn't. And they showed their true colors, hey. And it caused like an end of a friendship, an end of a deal, an arrangement. But somebody feels disgraced about it. Like they created the disaster and it's no longer business. They feel devastated that they broke up something that was secure. They may also feel like there's a consequence that they might have to pay, or there's a fee, or they might have to pay extra doing something else. What is this? Something is very temporary, hey. So some of you may have said goodbye to something that was secure. You may go into a temporary hardship with the 5 of Pentacles, but it's like it's like a payment of debt, or you gotta pay a debt here with Justice. Ace of Pentacles, yup, you gotta put that money in. But I feel like it's to release you. So let's say you had, I don't know why I'm getting like something went up. So maybe charges, insurance, property tax, something went up. And it's like, man, I'm so upset that this changed, but I feel like it's going to even out itself, or it's going to pay off in the long run. Maybe a year from now. It's like, yeah, you got to pay more now, but it's to help you in the future to avoid another thing from happening. So we have recovery and profit going on with the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you, a loyal friendship came to an end over money or over an agreement. Like, what is this? 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, something is over and somebody's devastated about it because they caused the ending. They showed their true colors and caused an ending, and now they're devastated. But they also feel like that was just, that was rightfully, or it was rightful to happen that way because of what I did. Could be praying for this blessing to reinstate or to not be completely gone. Because I'm hearing a loyal friendship or a partnership ran its course. It can't recover. It can't recover from this adversity. And that's how it shall be with Justice. But somebody's devastated that it's over. It's a policy change, or it's a change that was bound to happen. With the Hierophant and the Knight of Wands in reverse, I've been getting a lot of Hierophant downloads. We have Gemini with the Lovers, so we do have Taurus, Gemini energy. This could also be being too chatty or saying the wrong things, or not noticing what was said reveals somebody's true colors. We have 5 5s. 3 3s. All right, so let me go back to my notes. Yeah, something was a tradition. It was repetitional or repetition. and it felt secure and in control. Like, I guess somebody got too comfortable and they reveal who they truly are, and it broke up something. It could be a marriage with a Hierophant, or a commitment, or a long-standing arrangement. And it's like somebody's like out in the cold. Somebody striked out, or somebody they hang themselves. It's like being a member of a court or a member of a group, and for a long time it was a good thing, but somebody just showed their true colors, and it caused an ending. And it was done a lot. It was repetitious, it was traditional, and it's like, yeah, history, just because we have history, but there's no loyalty. It's like memory disguised as loyalty, or something like that. What is this? Yeah, somebody had to make a life-changing decision, but they don't want to, but they have to. Some of you may have had to give up someone who you thought was a higher level soulmate, a twin flame, or just a rare partnership, for being obedient to your spiritual gifts. So it's like, I want to say something, but I don't know how to say it right now. Okay, so it's like, let's say working for a company. Let's say you work for a company for over 5 years, but you make decent money, but you could feel like your soul declining, or you could feel your soul getting like small or weak. It's not soul satisfying, but it does pay the bills. And let's say one day you guys having a meeting or an office party, or it's just a little get together where you guys, you know, celebrating the friendship, how long the history of working there, and then somebody says something and you look at them like, what did you say? Like, maybe the boss or a coworker says something like, oh, the reason why you're still here is because this, that, and the other. And you're just like, excuse me? And they're like, yeah, the manager told me that. And then you realize, like, you have been suffocating your true spirituality to stay here thinking that this was beneficial. But you quickly see the true colors of the people that you have this arrangement with. This could be like a marriage or a long-standing relationship, and you're thinking, you know, it's us against the world, and then your person says, oh, well, I could have definitely done this with anybody else. And you're standing there like, wow, I thought that this partnership was rare and we had like some sort of, you know, life purpose together. And then they say something like that, like they're overlooking what you bring to the table, or they feel entitled to it. And then it causes you to wake up like, no, I need to choose myself now. And it's like you choose yourself, or you start moving accordingly, and they immediately regret what they say. They feel devastated. So it's like both parties or everybody involved is going through a level of recovery, of healing. This could also be a marriage or a partnership that ran its course. Is like you guys grew apart, and instead of ending things on a bad note, you decide to mutually walk away, but you still keep in contact with each other. You still kind of hold on to each other still, but it may be coming inappropriate. For others of you, I feel like life is taking you in a different direction. Someone that you were very loyal to, ride or die, they could feel like without you, their life is going to change, but you're trying to reassure them that it's for the better. Like something like that is happening. Your vows or your commitment to life may be very different. You guys may be from two different religions, or you kind of understood that this person needs to go on a pilgrimage journey. I was trying to remember that the other day when I was recording, where sometimes we have to go on a journey of self, where we have to find ourselves, find our faith without validation or reassurance or any type of extra influence. So I feel like somebody's on a pilgrimage journey. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment box. It's like somebody needs to know the meaning of life, the meaning of who they are, what they're here for. And it's like, it doesn't feel like the end, but it also feel like goodbye for now. That could be a situation for some of you here. It's like the next vision is activated and waiting for somebody to be a part of it, but it's like we got to go a separate ways, and somebody's not happy. Now let's go back to the Jezebel spirit that came out first. Now this could be something that's Western culture, a Western religion. I'm getting the stories are all the same from different cultures, just different names. So this could be a biblical story that other cultures have, but it's just different packaging. This could also be a test turning into a testimony. So let's say we have a King of Pentacles. He or she may have everything that they need, they desire, but love may be missing, or a rare partnership. A partnership that they could commit to, that they could give vows to and feel secure in. Someone may be feeling like they have to leave the world that they built to find that. And that could be heartbreaking. That could be sad. Somebody could be grieving who they used to be. I'm seeing strongly Taurus, Libra, Gemini. Maybe a fire sign here as well. Capricorn. So it could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Geminis. There could be a mediator here, or there's a new guide or guardian coming in. So if you have been tapping into your spiritual gifts and you notice you feel like a void, or you feel like alone, it's very quiet, maybe your spirit guides has shift too. So new spirit guides coming in. You know what they say? The teacher arrives when the student is ready to learn. So maybe somebody's ready to learn something else, and now there's new guides, there's new teachers, new spiritual leaders coming in. Some of you may be the new spiritual leaders as well, but you have to leave a life of luxury or status quo to step into this purpose. What? Someone was building something great here. I don't know if it was in a marriage or a partnership. I'm hearing it was a budding partnership, but beliefs was misaligned. It's like I'm seeing 3 people working in like a office, or I don't know why I'm seeing like a lab, and somebody's giving one person all the credit while the other person is just like, well, what about me? I'm here from, you know, from sun up to sundown, 7 days a week, and you totally overlooked me. That could be a situation here. Somebody wants to take the lead, or they want to be the spokesperson, ambassador, chairperson. This could also be like a pastor, a shepherd type energy. So I'm also getting, so this is a lot of different scenarios. I'm also getting that somebody wants to replace someone who was in charge. And there's a lot of legalities, or somebody is going to secretly sign a contract that replaces someone who doesn't want to advance. It's like I'm the founder of this work. I want this work to be this way. This was the whole mission of my work. And then the other person is like, but you don't see the possibilities of what your work can do. And then the person is like, yes, I do. And I don't want it for that. I didn't design it for that. And then the person that's trying to get this person to see how advanced or the possibilities could stretch, they overthrow this person. It's like they take all their work, stamp it, and then try to advance it more. But something is going to backfire here with the justice. And it's like after the fact that this person lose control, or they realize like this is what this person meant when they say they didn't want their work to do this. They're going to realize that they completely ruined a friendship, number one, and they created some sort of adversity, a problem, and it's like they're hurt that they couldn't understand what the founder was saying. That's kind of tricky to explain, but I hope somebody gets it. This could also be you telling someone about their spouse, or you telling someone about their faith through a spiritual gift. You could be intuitive, you could have clairs as well, you could have vision, prophecies. It's like you told someone what's to come. They didn't believe that. They think that they could have changed that, and now they're devastated that what you said was gonna happen. This could be like with legal matters. Maybe this person is in courts. Maybe you were trying to warn this person about deception, lies, and illegal shit happening in a group, in an alliance, in a company, and they kept going. They kept going thinking that they were on top. And now they're in some sort of legal situation for illegal activities. I also feel like either you or the person that you're cross watching for, they have been nominated to carry on a tradition, and I feel like they don't want it, or somebody's about to break a tradition, a ritual that was in place for control. It's being passed down to them, but they feel like they should end it and say goodbye, or choose someone else for their place. It's a lot of pressure. I feel like somebody normalized some sort of unhealthy lifestyle, and it caused them a loyal friendship. They may have sacrificed a lot of stuff to keep this lifestyle going. Maybe some of you was thinking about marrying someone, and because you're from a different culture, they could not accept you. And they have to sacrifice the friendship, the love they had with you to go with a cultural expectation. Some sort of order. They had to move away from something unconventional to grasp the status quo. Woo! Something about the higher ups. Some of you may form a very deep connection with the higher ups. What is this Knight of Wands trying to tell us today? We're going to leave the Knight of Wands out because it has something to do with a twin flame, or a higher level soulmate, and a divine cosmic order that's playing out. So if you're the strongest awakened twin, I feel like you're on an advanced level when it comes to your spiritual gifts. You may be still trying to understand these gifts, but at the same time, there's like a neutral respect you have for your gifts. So for some of you, you have some people around you profiting. Maybe you're part of a community, or you're thinking about being part of a community, but you're noticing that they're profiting off of these gifts instead of using it to elevate humanity or improve their living situations. This could also be a religious leader speaking out about politics or certain type of worldviews, and you're like, bye, I'm unfollowing, I'm unsubscribing. You could have gotten, maybe you were attracted to a certain religious spiritual group, and the things that they're posting about, you feel like it's time to unfollow. Okay, so let's talk about the Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like somebody's moving too fast, or somebody's life is moving too fast because of these spiritual gifts. They're praying for pace, or they're praying for strength. Oh, we have a Knight of Cups now. So we have someone that's moving too fast, doing too much. The Jezebel spirit comes up again. So someone could be tagged by a Jezebel spirit where they take their frustrations out with having sex, or they try to get with married people. It's something about breaking up healthy unions as well. It's like the Jezebel spirit comes in, enters very spiritual, healthy unions, but it also exposed somebody's deep desires that was suppressed. Does that make sense, you guys? Somebody's not disciplined enough here for their spiritual gifts with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Their energy is scattered. They're not one to give into commitment. So someone maybe, it's like a lot of static to grasp their spiritual gifts because they're not the committed type. So it's like they can't commit to anything else, much less these spiritual gifts, or honing in the spiritual gifts. We have someone that's very creative, a gentleman type energy. Maybe this person wants to follow their heart, but they also feel like goodbye is the best thing to do. I feel like things happen too fast around you. We have the Fool energy. Somebody's acting up like a pendejo. It's very chaotic. It's like somebody's not accustomed to what this is with you. You know, their beliefs was very like surface level, or what society said. So they normalize a lot about what society and politics said. And this is like unorthodox what they're going through with you. This could very much be somebody's true love. Somebody's true love is saying goodbye. They have to take a leap of faith elsewhere. So some of you, your true love may be going in an opposite direction to strengthen commitment in themselves so they could hone in these spiritual gifts. It's like it's a time in their life where they have to choose between going along with these social norms, what is traditionally used, or paving their own way. And I feel like they're a baby psychic, or they're just not in tune with their heart, so their psychic gifts are not strong. It seems to be overrun by what society or politics say. We have a heartbreaker and a one-night stand. Maybe that's how it started. A one-night stand triggered somebody's spiritual gifts. Four of Wands. Someone may have to leave a home behind for a little while. Somebody may be paying rent, taxes, but they're not staying at a home. And it's because life is taking them elsewhere. Something is not negotiable here. I feel like someone may be obsessed with love and intentions that you may have or they may have, but it's like on hold or something. What is this? It's like I have to do what I have to do. I have to follow my heart. It's going to be turbulent, but I'm praying I have the strength to keep this going. Four of Wands. What is this about? Yeah, somebody have many options, hey, but only one option is a true purpose. It's like many different roads, and it's like, which road do I choose? Many callings, many things to do, many things on my plate. Is the best thing to do is to say goodbye, hey. Someone may be also feeling like you got your spiritual gifts by dealing with them, by the heartbreak. They served you, but they feel foolish. It's like a lot of things were done here as catalysts, but somebody feels like they broken the trust here. Someone was very negligent with your friendship. Like somebody showed their asses, hey, and they're devastated that they may lose you or lose your trust forever, or they know that the dynamic has changed, it shift, and they're worried. I keep getting that someone that you love lacks discipline. They're not a committed type. They run away from that. They don't want to be pinned down or held down or chained down by anything. This person may think tradition and routines, marriages is a form of control. So they're going on a journey of tests to be a testimony. And I feel like they feel like a free spirit, young at heart person. They like things to be spontaneous. They feel like the best thing to do is to tell you bye. I feel like this person prayed about it a lot. We have sweet talk come back out again, and shocking news. So this person may want to shock you for you to come and talk to them. But it's like they feel like they have to stay a certain distance because they showed you who they are. This person could have sold you a lot of pipe dreams. They had loving intentions, but nothing fell through or nothing came through. But at the moment, they felt very loving. Maybe they could only offer you one night of pleasure, one night only. This is a new phase for a lot of people involved here. A lot of people prayed for these new phases, but they did not count on saying goodbye to the old things. So there's a rebirth, there's a renewal because we have healing. So there's a soul renewal here. Something about higher ups, moving away from an alliance or a company and paving the own way with the Fool, having faith in oneself. Somebody's gearing up for a new beginning. Ooh, with all these knights. So your person has not finished some sort of transition, hey. Seven of Swords. There's a air sign that's lying a lot here. They could be lying a lot about metaphysical practices. Is somebody lying about the gifts that they so-called have? They're selling people dreams. So we have this science lab and somebody's a scientist and they're like turning partnerships, loved ones, purposes, people's weaknesses or people's desires against them. They're like weaponizing something, hey. And I feel like people are going to see the true colors, but it's going to be too late. The experiments are going. I feel like somebody thinks a lot of people in their life are stupid and that they could outsmart a lot of people, but they can't outsmart the grind. They can't outsmart the program, hey. And I feel like somebody's going to be fired, or an Aquarius is going to have to leave. Or an Aquarius wants someone to leave out of their home, maybe a fire sign, a reckless fire sign. That could be, I'm hearing honey for the honeys. So this could be a Dong Wang, somebody that was a player. They have to leave a home because they prove to be untrustworthy, non-committal. They could be a slob, or they just don't come in. It's like they say a lot of things, but they don't stand up. Or it's like, let's say like house chores. Let's say we have a fire sign that's always on the go, and they promise an air sign or a water sign or an earth sign, hey, I'm going to do these repairs. I'm going to wash the dishes when I come home at 5. 5 o'clock rolls around. They're already late. They come home at 6:30. So now you're waiting for them to do what they said they were going to do, but now they're too tired. Why couldn't you do it? You saw that it was 5 o'clock. I was running late. Why didn't you start the dishes? So it's like they say one thing, but they don't commit to it. And then they get angry that you didn't commit to it. So it's a lot of false starts and pipe dreams. And someone may be feeling like the best thing is to go separate ways, to be free. So they think that this is freedom to just leave things undone, leave things incorrect. Then they try to turn it around and say they're doing what's best for you. No, they're really not a good person. So their self-beliefs, they're clinging to very careless, negligent self-beliefs. I feel like for a lot of you, if you have exposed your spiritual gifts to this person, they want that. They feel entitled to it. They feel like they should come around, or they could come around whenever they want to. They move pretty fast, so you don't have time to think, or they talk pretty fast, so you don't have time to like dissect what they're saying. Somebody's lying about their healing. Somebody's lying about what or who they're praying to. Somebody's lying about what they want you to pray for. For some of you, your prayers are so strong that you have an air sign or a strong fire sign that's using your prayers to benefit them. I feel like this person is a distraction with the Fool and the Knight of Swords. They're very disruptive. No discipline. What they think is fun is negligence and being reckless. I feel like they say a lot of shit that they regret, but they don't apologize for it. It's like, feel how you want to feel. I'm unbothered, but they're really devastated. They're worried that what they say is going to be used against them, or what they say is going to cause a change. I feel like this person is a walking void. They just suck everything up and don't give anything back. They feel entitled to your gifts. They feel entitled to your prayers. I feel like they're lying about wanting a new beginning, or how they want a new phase to start. This person is schizophrenic. They could be a liar, a natural liar. I'm also hearing that they're bipolar. They're like stunt, like 12-year-old mindset. Like, this is some high school bullying shit. Maybe they come from a large family and they had to adapt to these ways to survive. Somebody wants you to pray for them, but it's like, I don't know, they're using your virtue. We have the Two of Swords energy. I'm hearing get ready for this mental problem to occur. This person is always stuck at a crossroad. They never left a crossroad. They're not leaving a crossroad. And they want to use your spiritual gifts for direction. They don't meditate, and they don't pray about soul level things. I feel like this person is only sorry when they get caught. Their actions don't align to their words. Nobody believes them. They could have been lying to an Aquarius, or both Aquarius, fire sign, water sign, are lying to each other. Just a bunch of lies. Yeah. To end stagnancy, you're going to have to cross the crossroad. But for a lot of you, this person crosses over the same road over and over. The World. I'm getting to stop fantasizing about this person, to stop praying for this person. This person doesn't need your prayers. I feel like they're going on to another world, or they're going to a different location. This could be around a new set of people. This could be around a new set of culture. This person could be a chameleon. There goes those three people again. With the same set of people they're doing this with, or they always come back to these three people. This person has depression. I feel like they try to hide that depression because they realize nobody wants to deal with this dense energy. So they hide it with this very larger than life, festive Like, what are you always partying about, though? You always at a crossroad. They always need these 3 set of people's resources. They always need to fall back on these 3 people. So they could have like their fallouts, but they return to these people all the time. They're nostalgic for these types of people. The gospel truth, Ace of Swords, Nine of Swords. This person is haunted. This person is ruled by ego. Some of you have the green light to pursue happiness. This person wants to be happy, but they don't know how to create it. They fall back on the same set of people all the goddamn time. They try to meditate, but they can't. They always have to keep doing something. This person doesn't know how to relax. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, strong attachment issues to air signs. I feel like a lot of you cutting this person off and you're leaving them with these 3 people. They're not happy. They keep fantasizing about you. Maybe they have a way of intercepting your gifts, intercepting your prayers. It's like, even if you wanted to return to this person, the 2 of Swords, 8 of Swords, they're going to deny a lot. They're going to act blind to certain things that they're doing. They're going to act like they don't know what is going on, what you're talking about. This person has insomnia. They constantly think about different things in the world. They're very worldly. Even if you come with receipts, this person is going to deny it. Everybody here is just lying a lot. They see the truth, but they choose worry and fear. They choose to say goodbye. They choose to keep going on. Like, I'm going to just sweep that under the rug. That don't have anything to do with me. I'm unbothered. Look at me. I could travel over here. I could go over here. You know, I'm on flights. Y'all could stay stuck. But it's like, okay, you're going to need us again, though. Or they come back like spontaneously friendly with the full energy. Like, I'm still loyal, this and that. Your person is caught up between 3 different people. And they all tell lies. Like, it's a lot of turmoil. And it's a lot of unsaid things here. There's a lot of unspoken truth. I don't know. They're very careful about what they say around you, though. I feel like something is wrong with their hormones and it's affecting their mental health. It's like they use this word, pray for me, pray about that, pray this. Something is off here. It's like for a lot of you, they know they're overwhelming you and they hurt you pretty deeply. They stay up at night thinking about that. When they can't sleep, they start thinking about stuff like that. They may take sleep aids and that's causing nightmares, or their extreme guilt is causing nightmares. Something is breaking down. Maybe their world that they last left broke down. Oh, it's time for me to jet. Like they could take cues when they're overstaying something or it's time to leave. Your person is very guilty and they're overwhelmed with guilt. They feel like the best thing to do is to say goodbye to you. They can't cope with something. And it's a fair hair of you finding out a truth about them. They think about that a lot. What if you find out the truth when you're praying? Because they sense that you're going to find the truth out sooner or later, hey. And they sob about it. I'm hearing somebody like whimper. And then they come out like they're unbothered, like they weren't just crying the whole night. Their ego has a tight hold on them. Their ego is loud as fuck. And I feel like there's a lot of low self-worth. It's like this person can't tell the truth to save themselves. And every time they're triggered, they don't react, but their ego sends them to renege on patterns, on behaviors that doesn't benefit anyone. It may benefit them instantaneously, but as time go by, this person just becomes more fragile, and I'm getting like they're like depressed. Their ego is very fragile, and any attempts to like bring truth for them triggers them, where they see you as a threat. Disagreements never go anywhere. There's no results. There's no honesty. And they hang around a bunch of liars. And everybody knows that they're lying to each other. That's the thing. They're not really in tune with reality because of their ego. Like, this person neglects themselves. They bargain, or they want you to bargain with them. Like, it's like a emotional roller coaster with this person, and it's to control other people's reaction while they pretend to be unbothered and okay. Some of you could lose your spiritual gifts fucking with this type of person. Trying to stay in their circle, you could lose your spiritual gifts. And maybe that's something that they want to happen because they don't like how in tune you are with their lies. I see R, D, I see divorce. And this doesn't have to be like a divorce with husband and wife, but it could be like divorcing a whole lifestyle. I learn by going where I have to go. This person. They are going to run. The minute that they have to deny things too much, it's time for them to go. They feel it can't rain all the time. I think this is what this person tells themselves, but they bring the dark clouds. And when it starts to rain, when it starts to flood, they get up on a boat, they get up on a plane, and they leave. Your deeds today will be your memories tomorrow. They're haunted by their deeds too. People will rise to your expectations. I heard it's either this person or this person believes that it's somebody else better out there for you. It is more difficult to judge oneself than to judge others. Yeah, I feel like this person runs away when it's time for them to take accountability. When it's time for them to speak the truth, they're out. If you come to them with the truth with receipts, they're going to deny it. If they have to keep denying it more than 3 times, they leave. This causes you to doubt yourself. This causes you to doubt your reality. It causes you to doubt your spirit. This is what this person does because their ego is so fragile. They cannot meditate. They cannot pray. And if they do pray, it's a bunch of superficial shit. Like, oh God, please send me $50 so I could pay my rent. Like, this is this person. And then they get the money, or they get the opportunity to make the money, and they go spend it somewhere else, and they still crying over the rent. Then they have 3 or more people that enables them to stay this way. So they circling at a crossroad and thinking that these people are the most loyalists, but it keeps them stuck in their own bullshit. They stink. They know the truth. They know what they need to say. But hell will freeze over before this person lets their ego, their fragile ego, take a bruise. Look at that. They are a fucking pendejo. Okay? They know how reckless they are. They think it's funny. They think they're little child at heart. They're friendly, they're kind, they're compassionate, but it all comes with an agenda. Queen of Cups. Some of you are in a high priestess state where you have to learn to acknowledge your emotions and transmute. This person is deliberately trying to confuse you. They don't show empathy and compassion. To tell you the truth, I don't think they care about you as a person. They care about what you could do for them. They want you to pray over them because your prayers are very strong. your faith, your nurturing, your healing. I don't know if they're using you for that. And then they go back to these 3 people. Or they use your energy to move strong in the world, but there's no honesty here. There's no honest conversation. There's no direction. If you ask them, hey, what are we? Where is this going? You're going to be met with force. Okay? You're going to be met with, why are you trying to bring me down? Why are you pressuring me? You know, these people are over here. Don't pressure me like that. I need to go over there. It's like, you're doing too much for a person that's stuck and want to stay stuck. They use your love against you, hey. So I'm going to leave it there. You guys tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, share. Hit that notification. Your person moves fast, but they're a slow learner. And they're slow in growth. They're actually stunned in growth, all right? They think they're good like how they are. They think that this is funny. And they think that this is being spontaneous, but they're reckless and they're negligent and their ego is fragile and they're unhappy and they're depressed. And nothing you ever give them would be enough. They're a walking void. And they look for very nurturing women. Women that want to control the situation by doing more. Y'all crazy. I'm gonna wrap this up for today. I'm going to do a deep spiritual cleansing because there's a pushback with growing up. There's a pushback on users and takers with parasitic attachments. These are people that do a little bit of good and they do a lot of grimy things and they're expecting you to overlook it and still accept them for who they are. They're expecting you to overlook your own pains and your own hurts. It's like they want you to degrade and sell your soul to show your loyalty to them. And then they turn around and say, you know what? If I'm the problem, maybe it's better that you go. Maybe it's better that I let you go. And then the next week they show up with a new person. Like, I'm not the problem, you are. Look how fast I move on. Look, a lot of people want to be with me, but they never go anywhere. Their life never changes. And every time they feel an ounce of depression, they jump into the Fool and the Sun. They go do reckless things and call it fun. But they're really putting their life in jeopardy. And it's sad because a lot of you had a lot of love for them. You wanted to take care of them. You wanted to give them a second chance after a second chance. And with the Queen of Cups, I feel like you're being disobedient to your intuition, your spiritual gifts here, it's like you're diminishing your healing gifts to save this person from themselves, and they don't want to be saved. They want you to adapt to them. It's like they want you to be a slave. They want you to be like this magic harp. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be like this elixir that's put on the shelf, and whenever they have spent themselves on bullshit, they want to come back to this elixir and drink it and power up again and go do the same dumbass shit. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, share, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you guys in another chapter. See you guys in another reading. Ciao.